What is up, team? Happy Friday. That's right. It is Friday. Every Friday, I am fired up, and I'm going to do my weekly Facebook Live with you guys. So, hey, maybe you haven't seen this. I've been doing this a couple months now. I hop on every Friday, or not, I shouldn't say every Friday, sometimes Thursday. I hop on once a week at some random time. It's just whenever it kind of works. And I just want to hang out with you. I just want to drink some coffee with you. I want to answer your questions. You can drop anything you want. And that's really it. We're going to have a good Friday. I usually try to drink some coffee with you guys. And this week, this episode is sponsored by Espresso. All right. I know, I am so fancy, all right? I slurp like everything, and I'm just letting some people tune on here, but I slurp everything, and it drives my wife crazy. So I'm a big slurper, but there's that. So hey, throughout this, if you guys have any questions, comment them, and I will answer your questions right away. The first thing I have on here is that we're going to talk about scaling or adjusting or modifying, and I'm going to save that for the end. I think there's some really good content there, so I am going to be addressing that. That'll be at the end. I'm going to go over some events and cool things that we have going on because I don't want you to miss anything that we have going on at Strongside. So as I'm talking, comment anything you want, and I will answer all of your questions. Fitness, nutrition, life, doesn't matter. I'm a cool dude. Just talk to me. I'll answer whatever you want. All right. So, hey, tomorrow we have the Alien 5K and half marathon. Now, if I'm not mistaken, so Strongside is a sponsor of this. Super excited about this. My friend is the race director, and I feel like I got like the bro deal of a lifetime because he's my buddy, because we can't just go around sponsoring all these events. So we get to be a sponsor of this event. There's like 1,200 racers or something like that. And I don't want to miss anybody. But out of our Strongside members, I believe we have Adam Fetter. He's running the half marathon. My wife, Kim, is running the half marathon. Sarah Hale is running the 5K. I believe Ebony is running the 5K. And I feel like there's a couple more. Jason Manier hit me up today and said he's going to come spectate. I think there's like 5. I might be missing some people, but either way. Oh, Lori Neves. I don't know if she's running the 5K or half marathon. And Anna Wall is, I don't know if she's running the 5K or half marathon. I told her to do the half marathon. So let's see. But we got a whole bunch of Strongside members participating in it. That is tomorrow. It is it is right in downtown Roswell, right by our Strongside Roswell location, right by the river. It's going to be beautiful. And it's a nighttime race. That's kind of cool. It's this alien themed come out at night type deal. And we're going to be out there all night rocking and rolling and having a really good time. So if you want to come hang out with us, come hang out with us. Stop by the Strongside booth and we're going to have a good night. All right. Then what is it? Thursday. I'm looking at my note sheet over here. Thursday, September 16th, we have our next Alive in Roswell, okay? There's only like one of these left for the year, okay? So I want you to come out. It's a big old block party all down on Canton Street. Get you some water or beer or whatever you guys like, but have a really good time. And that is on Thursday, the 16th, so next Thursday. And we're just going to be out there giving out free stuff, handing out a whole bunch of stuff. And yeah, so having a good old time. And then that's next Thursday, 16th. Saturday, October 2nd. You guys are going to hear a lot of information about this. We are doing the Upriver Festival in Canton, and that's at the Canton Mill, where our Canton location will be at. And they're doing a 5K. We're leading the warm-up. We're one of the vendors there. We're going to have this event out on the turf right in front of our Canton location where you can participate in like the Strongside Gauntlet and go through a bunch of stuff. So I think that's going to be kind of cool. That's Saturday the 2nd. That's from like 2 to 6 p.m. And then Sunday, October 3rd, we're doing burpees for autism. Really excited about that. You're going to see Coach Nate lead up a lot of that. And it's a cool way to raise money, raise awareness. It's a team of 10. We're all doing 100 burpees each. Really, really good time. So there's that. And then on the 16th, we're doing yoga in Canton. That's what we're doing. We're doing some yoga up in Canton. We're going to be doing yoga on the green. We got so much cool stuff. And then check it out. In November, they're shutting down Canton Street by our Roswell location, and we're another sponsor of a 5K. So I'm going to keep throwing those dates out at you, but look, over the course of the next September, October, November, there is so many events for you to get involved in, so much cool stuff, so much outreach into the community. I am really, really excited for you. So now I'm going to start answering some questions. So there's some updates. Oh, don't forget, we have yoga tomorrow. Yoga tomorrow, Woodstock, 11:15 a.m. On Saturday and 11:15 a.m. on Sunday. Come out, stretch out, have a good time. Okay, you can ask me anything you want. I'm totally here just to hang out with you. Oh, there's a fly. I'm totally here just to hang out with you. Remember, this episode is sponsored by Espresso, so I'm fired up. And I'm going to talk to you about the first question I got. I'm so fancy. All right, so, but yeah, comment any questions that you have. Question number 1 was, what is scaling? When do we scale, and how do we scale? When do we know when we need to scale? So for example, this person wrote, how do you scale after starting to realize we aren't going to finish? Is it better to finish and not scale than finish prior to the time cap? Okay, first off, let's talk about this. What is scaling? So scaling is a word where you can like broaden out your fitness, and we don't use the word scale just because it's like most people don't know what it means. So that's it. We've noticed standing up at the whiteboard that we'll say, okay, if you're going to scale the workout, and people are like, what is scale? What are you talking about? So we use adjust and modify. Most people know what that is. So adjust means that you might need to change the weight, or change the reps, or change the difficulty of a movement, like from pull-ups to ring rows. Modify means that you need to change the exercise completely, and that's okay. Somebody will come in and say, I have a shoulder problem, or I have a knee problem. I can't do this exercise. So we would need to modify the workout to fit them, and that is A-okay, all right? But that's what we're talking about, adjusting and modifying workouts. And that's extremely important. So like all of our classes are geared to be personal training at scale. What we want to do is have you come in to a class and feel like you are getting your best workout and you are getting the attention. And then it broadens out from there. And adjusting a workout is absolutely needed. So when we program workouts, there is no way that you can just make a workout that everybody can do, unless it's something that is completely linear, like run a mile or row 500 meters. But your fitness is not always linear. That's not how fitness works. Fitness is different tasks. Fitness is lifestyle. Fitness is much broader than just do this one thing. So here's the simple answer to that question. Are you ready? I'm going to answer it for you. Listen to the coach. I know. We have these whiteboard meetings, and we sit down and we tell you about the whole workout and how it should go. And you may listen or may not, or you may talk to your neighbor, but all of that information will be disclosed to you at the whiteboard in every single workout ever. All right. And here's what I mean by that. I say that jokingly, but here's what I mean is that in every session, the coach is going to tell you how the workout is written. And that is the hardest way that we want you to accomplish it. Then we're going to say, how should the workout be done? Okay, this is the workout. The workout is pull-ups and box jumps and rowing and like you name it, right? And then we're going to say this is how it should be done though. So if you're going to do it as written, it should be done like 2 to 3 sets. It should be done like 5 power cleans unbroken. What should it be done like? Then we're going to give you your round goals. We're going to say something like, hey, each interval should take you this long. The bike should take you this long. The barbell should take this many sets, whatever. So we're going to explain to you what it is. We're going to explain to you how it should be done. And then we're going to talk about your goals. And the goals for the workout are extremely important because any workout with any trainer on any exercise program ever should have a stimulus to it. And the stimulus matters more than anything else. I'm going to kill this fly, but the stimulus is how you get things done. There is no best training program. There is no best exercise. There are fundamental principles on how you can accomplish certain tasks. And that's really what we try to build off of. So understanding the stimulus or the intent of the workout would answer your questions about adjusting / scaling / modifying the workout. We use the terms adjusting and modifying. So what that means is that if the workout is box jumps and power cleans, let's just make that up, box jumps and power cleans, you can gladly adjust the weight or you can gladly adjust the box height or the step up to whatever the prescription was given at the board. So if the coach says, hey guys, this is a 7-minute AMRAP and we want you to accomplish at least 3 rounds inside the 7-minute AMRAP, and each round should take about 2 minutes, but you look at the board and you realize you can't jump that high or you can't lift that much weight, that should be your indicator to go down and wait or step on the box or go to a lower box, because the stimulus and how the workout should be accomplished is the number one priority in anything that you do. I could train you one-on-one, 100%. I could train you one-on-one, and if I gave you an exercise, it would be based on a stimulus that I'm trying to create. If you were following an endurance program online, it's not going to say just go run 5 miles. There's going to be intervals and intensity and stimulus. The stimulus and intensity always matters, because what you want is intensity out of a workout. You do not want an intense experience out of a workout. And there's a big difference between intensity and an intense experience. And this will answer the other part of the question. The other part of the question was, what if I start a workout and I need to adjust the workout mid-workout? Okay, that's a good indicator that you're having a very intense experience. Now, there's 2 ways to look at this. Number one is maybe what you're doing is new. So let's say you tried a new weight, you tried a new movement. Most commonly, it's a gymnastics skill. Like somebody, just gets pull-ups and they try to do the pull-ups in a workout. They've never done pull-ups in a workout before and they have to change it mid-workout. That's its own kind of scenario because we didn't know how the level of fatigue was going to go. But you'll notice that every class kind of runs the same. We have the same kind of format. We're going to go over the strength or skill or teach you something. And then after we go over the workout, we're going to give you some gap time to get warmed up for it. And I would strongly encourage you to test those exercises out. The last thing that you want to do is say, I don't really know if I can do this. I will figure it out in the workout. That is not, because then your intensity is going to come down. See, the workout is what actually gets you your results. So if we're in the middle of the workout doing anything from checking a heart rate monitor to changing weight to, doing something that is not exercise, your chances of reaching your goal go down. So I would encourage you to test out everything. Okay, they said that the row has to be done in this amount of time. I'm going to get on the rower real quick and I'm going to see if I can do that. Or do I need to do what the coach said to do and bring down my meters 50 meters to make sure that I'm in there? Or just grab the coach. Hey, what do I need to do to make sure I hit this time frame? Because it's going back to the stimulus and the workout objective, that whole speech at the whiteboard, this many rounds, this many reps, each thing needs to be accomplished in this amount of time. That is how you know how to adjust or modify a workout. If you're going to do more weight, so the third part of this question is it better not to finish and not scale than finish prior to the time cap? And so that goes back to the intensity versus intense experience. Just because you work harder doesn't mean that you got more done. So movement is going to help you reach your goals. Like there's no argument behind that. There's no training program in the world that is going to say, hey, if you just move less, you'll lose more fat. Like that doesn't work. So you need something that you can actually do well. Your workouts are broken into 3 different pieces. The warm-up is to prep you and get you ready for the daily activity. The strength or skill, that's probably your best opportunity to try something new. If we're doing a strength or skill of like on the minute pull-ups, or we're trying a load, that's a controlled area for you to actually try the thing. But when we get into the workout, that's when you should probably be able to do the thing that you're trying to do. We do not make workouts with the intent of most people getting time capped. That is not what we want to do. That is mentally defeating. It's emotionally defeating. There's no real purpose to it. I can write the craziest stuff on the board if I want to, muscle ups and backflips and handstand push-ups. But if nobody can do it, who cares? Right? I can write muscle ups on that board every single day if it makes you feel better. But if we teach a class and there's 20 people in there and 17 of them are just trying to get pull-ups, let's just work on pull-ups. That's what we're trying to do. And then if somebody can do the muscle up or whatever, then let them succeed and go do that. But it is way more important to hit the workout as written in the stimulus. So you want to try to finish the workout. Now, with trying to finish the workout, you also don't want to like over-modify, over-adjust. You'll hear the coaches talk. Hey guys, you have 15 minutes to do this workout. If you are flying, you can get it done in about 12 and a half minutes. We don't just guess that. We know that. They've either been tested or curated, or one of us have tried it, or we've done something, okay? And we're going to know about how long it's going to take. And we'll say, all right, if that doesn't, like the fittest in the room are going to get done in 12 and a half minutes, the average time is going to be 13 or 14 minutes. But you got 15 minutes to do it. And if half the room gets time capped, you went way too heavy, or you picked a gymnastics skill or a distance. It was way too challenging. And if you're done in like 9 minutes, you probably went under the ability that you could do. So we're always trying to find that sweet spot. And the sweet spot is where you can work just hard enough without getting a diminishing return. So what'll happen is the sweet spot is like, it looks like this. It's got this like curve to it. This is an actual thing called the sweet spot. And it looks like this. And over here, your intensity kind of ramps up. And then this is where the sweet spot's at. What happens is if you push too hard, if you do too many pull-ups, like next Tuesday, you guys have a lot of gymnastics, and ripping your hands is not a badge of honor. That's going past this. You start getting a diminishing return after here. You're going too hard, too much intensity. You're too sore. You can't come back to the gym tomorrow. You ripped your hands. You went too far. This is like going for a long run and running so far that you injure yourself, or you're really exhausted, or you can't run the next day. You don't want to cross into this area of diminishing return. Your progress just goes downhill. We're trying to get you in that sweet spot. We pride ourselves on attendance. We would not be open 7 days a week and then build a program that you couldn't attend. That would be terrible. So the goal is to have you do every workout just enough where you start creeping up just a little bit over time in your intensity and ability. Ideally, we do not want to adjust the workout in the middle of the workout. I know I preach that every class that I coach. You really do not want to change the workout when you're in it, because your intensity varies too much. The goal is to start the workout. If you got to adjust it from the beginning, and then hold that adjustment the entire time. But no matter what you adjust it to, you should still be able to hit the workout goals. This many rounds, this much time, this intensity level. That's really what matters. And who cares if you do the workout as written, but you do like 3 reps? That is your ego talking, is what that is. I did the prescribed weight. Great, Charles. The goal was to get 5 rounds. How many did you get? Well, I got 2. Okay, you get 2 rounds and you're dying, but you actually got like less work done. Okay. I just chose Charles because we don't have a Charles at the gym. Okay. So, but that's my metaphorical name. You do not want to let your ego get in the way. Same thing with lifting, same thing with intensity. You want to be able to build on this progress session after session and day after day, because the exercises are just tools. That's all they are. You're trying to build a house, and the house is made up of different tools. And if there was a best exercise, there's good exercises, and you might have a favorite exercise, but if there was a best exercise, we would just do that one. Why would we do anything else? If there was a best way to work out, we would just do that. Why would we do anything else? Like, it's dumb. If there was a proven best way to work out, that's all we would do. The only proven method is in stimulus and intensity and in variance. Can you ride a bike? Can you ride a rower? Can you keep your body from adapting? How often can you strategically change things up so the body progresses, but it doesn't plateau? That's what you're trying to do. And you're trying to ride the line between intensity and an intense experience. So there's that. That's my speech on adjusting and modifying workouts. I'm going to talk on it for a little bit longer, but if you guys have any questions, please comment below. I will answer any question that you have: fitness, nutrition, life, events, anything. I'm an open book. I'll tell you whatever. I'm going to take another sip of my espresso. That's what this video is powered by. I know, I'm so fancy. I say that every time I drink espresso. So that's really what matters. That's how you're able to get, I'll share this with you. I'm hoping somebody comments a question below, okay? I'm hoping somebody comments a question below. But this is why we don't have an on-ramp class. You guys might not even know what that is, but we get that question a lot. Is people will call us, or they'll just want to know, or new members will ask, hey, is there an on-ramp? So on-ramp is like you would go through, we used to have it, we used to try it, like a 4-week like introductory program to build you up and progress you into the workout class. Okay. And the problem with that was that I didn't want to offer a class that basically said you have to be this fit to work out here. Like you have to like try out and graduate to get into the workout class. That means your workout class is way too stinking hard if people need to train to get in there, okay? I'm not talking about like safety and stuff. Like that's what a coach is there for, is to train you on the safety and mechanics of what you're doing. But when you think like that, it helps you understand the objective of session planning and intensity and understanding what the coach is saying at the whiteboard to give more validity behind it. Because we should have a class of 1 to 20 people, and everybody in that class is having the same experience, because our needs vary in degree and not kind. Everybody needs to squat. Not everybody needs to squat 500 pounds. Varies in degree and not kind. And then intensity is relative. Intensity is relative because if we're doing a 10-minute workout, the goal is to get 5 rounds inside the 10 minutes. You should be adjusting the intensity for you, or the coach should be adjusting the intensity for you to help you achieve 5 rounds. Like a burpee. Are we doing burpees? Those are too difficult? Okay, we're going to do up downs. Okay, those are too difficult. Do we need to do like up downs off of a box, where you just put your hands on the box, jump back, jump in, stand up? Is that too difficult? Do we just need to do toe touches or ball slams? Or what? Are we still there? Internet got weird for a second. But what can we do to broaden and mimic that intensity? That's what we have to do. Intensity is relative, and intensity can be adjusted to everyone. And intensity is what helps you reach your goals. And I didn't just make that up. Like there's a really good principle called the FIT principle, which is frequency, intensity, type, and time. And it's how often you do something, how hard it is, the type of exercise it is, and how long the exercise is. That's really important. I prefer the principle of overload, meaning that you need to train above something to make the minimum much easier. But these core fundamentals, these core principles, that's what you're really after. So we encourage you to adjust workouts. We encourage you to modify workouts, but we encourage you to do it in a way that allows you to meet the goals, the stimulus, and the timeline of the workout. Every single coach in every single session, in every single workout ever at StrongSide is going to tell you what we want the workout to feel like, look like, and what you should accomplish doing the workout. That is how you adjust, modify, or in this case, what she was saying, scale exercises might be. All right, but scaling is not a crime. Scaling is an important tool. All right, I adjust workouts all the time. Let me tell you how, since training for this Ironman, I have adjusted just about every single weightlifting workout. I weigh 173 pounds right now. I was 190, and I was 190 like pre Ironman training. I was 190 with a 255 pound clean and jerk and a 320 pound back squat. And I'm pretty sure that, I mean, I would, if I put 300 pounds on my back right now, I would die. Like my body would just collapse. I'm a frail human right now because I went total extreme on the other end of just endurance. And so I have been adjusting the bananas out of the workouts. But even when you do that, the stimulus, the intensity, the workout objective are always executed the same way. All right, I'm going to be on here another minute or so. If you have any questions, please comment. I will answer anything you want. I am just here to hang out with you. We can talk about coffee. We can talk about, I have one sip of espresso left. We can talk about whatever you want. I really like espresso. I'm a big espresso fan. I have had a lot of espresso today. Woo! And yeah, I drink a lot of Americanos, which is espresso and water, and then I put almond milk in it. And I do almond milk. I'm not allergic to dairy, but I've always had somewhat of a dairy sensitivity. Like, I love ice cream, but if I eat ice cream and don't feel good in my stomach, I get that milk isn't ice cream, but you get what I'm saying. So there's that. And yeah, next week is going to be gnarly. We can go ahead and pull it up. Let's look at it together. Next week's training. Like I said, we Tuesday, a lot of gymnastics. I'm going to be on here about 60, 90 more seconds if anybody's got any questions. Comment anything you want. Let's see. Monday, you got an on the 5 minutes, 4 times type deal with a crazy little Tabata finisher. Very excited about that. Tuesday, we're going nuts on Tuesday. From running to box jumps to pull-ups to toes to bar to more running to all kinds of stuff. And then on Wednesday is going to be kind of cool. We're re-entering some retest. We're going to go into a 10 rep max deadlift on Wednesday. Super excited about that. And then it's deadlift, biking, and deadlift. Super fun. Let's see, Thursday, we have a 10 rep max strict press. Very excited about that. Followed by some intervals, 4 sets, 16-minute cap. On Friday, we have a 10 rep heavy front squat. So you guys front squat today. We're going to build up to a 10 rep max or 10 rep heavy on Friday. And then on Saturday, we have a hero workout. We're doing 10 rounds for time, 10 thrusters, 10 ring pull-ups. It's going to be spicy, all right? It's going to be very spicy. One thing I'm really excited about with our workouts is we're going to start categorizing our workouts. That'll mean more to you as we go through it, but you'll start understanding more and more of our workouts and how they should be done. So talking about adjusting and modifying workouts, they're going to be broken into 4 pieces, and we're firming up the names of what we're going to call it, but each workout will basically go into a category. And for example, let's say one of the categories was spicy. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm just saying. Then you would know what that workout should feel like, what it should look like, how it should be executed, the intent of that. So as we talk about this adjusting, modifying workouts, you're able to know which of the 4 categories that the workout belongs in. So there's that. Okay, if you guys don't have any questions, I'm going to wrap it up. But I hop on here once a week. I'll answer any question you want. Fitness, nutrition, life, it don't matter. Ask me whatever. Send me your questions throughout the week. A couple people did that. Send me your questions throughout the week. I'll answer them when we're on here. And we'll just have a good time. Happy Friday.